Get ready with me to go to Hollywood Studios with the family. It's gonna be a good day, but it's so humid outside.
Stick with us, buddy.
Woo! Lorelai, are you ready to get dressed? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you finish your breakfast? Did you finish your milk?
Yeah.
Did you finish your waffles?
Yeah.
Did you eat one sausage?
Yeah.
Do you have one sausage left?
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe her. Let's go look. She comes in, she's like, I'm done eating. No, she wasn't. She wasn't done eating.
Starting off with Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer, not a primer, but it helps decrease the size of fine lines and pores.
This whole time. Really? You lost me?
Lost what?
I had it on action track so it would just kind of follow me as I did stuff.
Oh.
And I think when you came in, it got confused because all of a sudden, like, it was looking off to the side of the wall and not anywhere close to me. I was like, well, that doesn't help if you're trying to show people how you get ready in the morning.
If you want to see the full version of how I do my hair, you can see it. You can check the card above. But basically, it's teasing and shaping. I highly don't recommend doing it on super straight hair. At least put a bend in the end because, as you'll see in a moment, it is a pain in the butt to get it to actually take a shape. But here I'm basically just kind of trying to fine tune it to make sure that it's going to lay in the proper direction that I want once I actually put the roll in place. Now, usually I start and I kind of set it up and I kind of see where it is and kind of tweak it and then go, oh, well, okay, maybe that didn't work. Or sometimes I nail it in one shot. But in this case, I believe it ended up taking me like 5 or 6 times to get it to lay where I wanted it to be.
What's going on? I am not having it today.
And if you're wondering, yes, I did bring a flat iron with me, so I could have twisted and bent the end and made it easier on myself, but we were actually trying to pack up everything and leave, so I didn't want to wait for it to cool down.
Gosh. Better. Okay, we're getting there. Sometimes it takes like 4 or 5, whatever times. Sometimes I get it in one. Sometimes I have to do it a couple times. Sometimes I have to do it too many times.
You can dress right here, or you can go into the laundry room and dress in there.
Yes.
Huzzah, I can finally start my makeup. So this is called Color Correcting Tinted Moisturizer, and this is actually pigmented skincare. So it's skincare first, meaning it's going to have anti-aging properties. It's going to have SPF 15, and then it also will adjust up or down up to 5 shades to help match my skin tone, and it'll give me a light to medium coverage. So what I'm doing right now is I'm spreading it out on my skin. I'm going to let it thicken up for about a minute, and then when I press it into my skin, it's going to give me that firmer medium coverage. I don't really like to wear foundation. This is actually my preferred method, and I've been doing this for a couple of years now. Normally I color correct first, which I just realized. After Silk is Shadow Sense, and this is a cream to powder eyeshadow that also has anti-aging properties in it as well. I use this yellowy peachy tone to color correct and cancel out the blue purple tones.
And coffee for you, my love.
Oh, thank you. You are the best. You are the best.
That's right.
The very best.
Now I'm just going to finish pressing this into my skin, and then I kind of lightly go around my eyes to make sure that it's a clean transition, and lights are good.
Well, what's funny though is that when I was getting, so in March, so what was that? All-Star. When I was at the All-Star Resort,
Yeah.
there was a backlight, and then the nearest light above was like back there. So it actually was,
Really lit.
it was not lit
Oh.
because it was so far away and it was just the one around the mirror.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
So it was not enough. I was like, oh dear.
I apologize, but today I'm using something that is not currently in stock, and this is a soft, dewy pink, and it's just really pretty. It's really nice. It's really soft, but I'm going to use this on my cheeks, and I'm going to use it on my eyes. I am all about spending less money and using multi-purpose items because it means that my money goes further. I can get more colors. I just have more flexibility. Next, I'm going to use this product called Glowify Shadow Sticks. It's an eyeshadow stick, but it's a warm brown kind of coppery color that works really well as a quick eyebrow fill. It sets really firm. I've never had any problems with it. I've been doing this several times now at the parks, actually, over the last year. And I really like it as a quick option if I'm trying to move fast. The texture is really easy to work with, and I'm also using a Glowify stick here as well. This is in the shade Rose Gold, and I'm using it as my highlight.
Ooh, we still have whiskey. You think that's going to be okay in the back of a car?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Either did I.
I'm afraid of whiskey being in the heat.
Did we just lose half a bottle of whiskey?
Unless we want to spend an hour.
No, I don't want to spend an hour just to drop it off.
Okay. Well, shoot, because I didn't even think about that.
Are we going to utilize the cooler in the park?
No, I was not going to utilize it in the park.
So why don't we put in some ice in a plastic bag?
Is that going to be enough?
It would at least get it through the bulk of the day. And then after that, it should be okay if it gets opened, right? We have a frozen water bottle in the freezer. That would stay frozen.
There we go.
Back to makeup because yes, we were having a conversation on how to safely store the half bottle of bourbon that we had while we were at the park during the day. So I did use a powder. It is a loose translucent powder. It's actually in the shade light, so even though it's mainly translucent, there is a touch of pigmentation which just kind of adds to the coverage. It has peptides which really help hydrate and improve your skin, as well as the Cineplex complex, so it helps to also nourish anti-aging as well. Now I am using the shade Onyx Glitter in Shadow Sense to make my winged liner for today. I find I'm a lot faster if I use a brush versus using a liquid liner that has a felt tipped pen. Alright, next up I'm going to be using our 3-in-1 lash conditioner, primer, and lash growth treatment product. This is a huge staple for me, and it's what I put on every time I put on mascara. So this goes on first, a nice thick coating, and then I'm fairly particular about how I put on my mascara, so I really take my time because I have very straight, they point straight down kind of lashes, and so I take my time, and then I let this actually dry while I put on my lip sense, or in this case today my Hydromat. I was actually taking the opportunity during this trip to really use the Hydromats on days when it was going to be super hot, like heat index of 106 and 111, because I haven't tested the Hydromats, which are supposed to be less durable than lip sense, with the humidity. And I wanted to see if with like sweat that can build up above my lip, that kind of a thing when it gets super hot, or just the fact that the humidity and heat can kind of melt some of the products and make them softer. I wanted to see if it really stood up, because typically when I come down and I wear lip colors, most of the time I'm wearing lip sense because it is so incredibly durable. I legitimately don't have to think about it at all, like literally at all, for at least 12 hours, and I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. And I was really impressed with how well the Hydromat held up this trip.
Lorelai, 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 I love you. You need to what? Oh, I like to cuddle you too. Freaking adorable. Aw, Lorelai, Lorelai, Lorelai. You do the best things too. Lorelai, Lorelai, Lorelai. We share our lucky. Thank you, Lorelai. That really means a lot.
I just said, Mommy, 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 are you putting on makeup?
No, I'm putting on makeup, yeah, but I am all done.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay. Lorelai, Lorelai, Lorelai. You say welcome home. We're going on Mickey and Minnie's. Sorry, we've been singing back and forth. What were you saying? You got the waters?
Waters are ready and they have mix in them.
Oh, thank you. Are you coming out?
Speak up and send Lucas.
Can you brush your teeth, Lorelai?
Yeah, I will. I like to be next to you when I brush my teeth.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds nice. I love you, little peanut.
Wait,
I
when
love
I'm
you
done,
so very, very much.
I'm gonna put my when I'm done, I'm gonna put my toothbrush right next to your toothbrush.
You are?
Yeah.
What? You're gonna do that?
Yeah?
Oh my gosh.
That's why I love you.
That's why you love me?
Yeah.
Because you want to put your toothbrush next to me?
Yeah.
Oh, kid, I love you.
You look pretty. Very pretty.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you know what?
What?
I think you look very pretty too. I like your t-shirt.
Thank you.
All right, let's get packed up and head into the parks.
And you shoot it to the